Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. I have done it again. I've brought books, which I'm not supposed to be doing because I'm currently doing a 75 books in 75 days challenge to get my physical TBR down. But yeah, I go and buy books. I have an excuse. They are all fall themed. It is October. It is that time where we need fall books. I think I have a perfectly good excuse. Not really, but I also have been doing quite well with the reading of my physical TBR, so why not treat myself? What I'm telling myself is as long as I read them, well fine, like I have to read these in October, although some of them I have read a while ago and I just wanted a physical copy of because I enjoyed them so starting off we have Assistant to the Villain. Now this one you've probably seen everywhere, mainly last year. It kind of had this like hype moment where everywhere you look, this was the book that was going around for October. But this book follows Evie Sage, who takes a job as an assistant to the kingdom's most infamous villain to support her family, only to discover her new boss is not the monster everyone believes him to be. All I'm going to say about this one is there is a talking dog, which I found very interesting. Great read for October, and I'm happy that I got a physical copy. And then following on from that we have Apprentice to the Villain, which is the second book, and I haven't yet read this one. Both of these are kind of like more comedic and like the funnier side. It's not like so serious, which I love. So this is a grumpy slash sunshine romance between the evil overlord Tristan and his promoted assistant Evie Sage. That is all I'm going to say, as obviously this is the second book and I obviously don't want to do any spoilers for the first book. Then we have Morbidly Yours, and when I saw this one, I haven't really seen this one like going around. I haven't really heard anyone talking about it, but I saw the cover and thought this looks very interesting. Then I saw the title and thought Morbidly Yours, this sounds interesting and definitely gives off the Halloween vibe. So this is yet again a grumpy sunshine romance. We are kind of following a little theme here between an Irish mortician and an American animator. Callum must find a wife before his 35th birthday to inherit his family's funeral home, whereas there is Willow, whose father is money driven and decides to take over and sell the business. So this just sounds very interesting, nothing like what I've read before, and that is why I'm very excited to read it. It also kind of seems light-hearted. Sometimes it can be misleading by the cover. Then we have the Village Library Demon Hunting Society. Wow, that is a very long title. Again, this is one that I haven't seen anyone talking about, and I don't know why, because this cover again is stunning. I love the covers. I've heard not everyone is a fan of like cartoon Halloween covers, but I actually think they're like really cute. But anyway, this book follows a librarian who must confront a demonic force manipulating her community. So this is a cozy fantasy mystery based in a small town, and honestly this just seems like my type of book, because if you don't know this already, I do have a podcast always talking about spirits and like demonic stuff. So this just kind of seems like my type of book, and I'm really excited to get on into this one, especially because I haven't heard other people's opinions. I haven't heard anyone talking about it, so I really kind of am going into this one blind. But I also do love the fact that it is a cozy mystery, but also kind of following like something quite dark. I'm intrigued with how both of them come together. Then we have Haunt Your Heart Out. Now this one seems very light-hearted again with the haunt. I'm intrigued. And again, this is a cozy small town contemporary romance, loving the small town stuff as well. It is about a bookseller who falls for a filmmaker who is investigating the ghost stories that she made up. Now I do believe that this book is set in winter, but I do still feel like it's going to give the fall vibe, just because obviously with like the ghost story stuff, which again is my type of thing. Then we have The House Witch and the Enchanted of the Hearth, I think that's how you say it. I am obsessed with this cover. If this cover doesn't scream fall vibes, I don't know what does. But I generally did buy it because of the cover. I won't even lie about that. This book follows Finley, who is a male house witch, and he must conceal his identity while working as a royal cook for the king of queen of Dexeria, I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong. But it turns out that Finn has a secret that starts to become unraveled throughout the story. I'm very excited to get into this one because obviously it has hidden secrets, and again, just I'm really intrigued with the cover, but also it's on about a cook. like, you know, it's about cook. And to me, cooking is full, especially like cozy things. Then we have My Vampire Plus One, and this book follows Amelia, who is an accountant, and she is tired of her family meddling in her love life. She ends up getting an invitation to her family's wedding, and she decides to hire someone to fake date to go to this wedding with, to hopefully get her family off her backs, obviously making them think that she is dating someone. And then we have Reginald, who is a arrogant but stylish old century vampire who loves to pull his pranks. This one I'm very excited for because I really enjoyed the first book, which is My Roommate is a Vampire. That one was a 5-star read for me. I am actually tempted to reread it this year. I'm very excited for this one as it is the second book. And I believe there is a third book either coming out or has come out. I'm not too sure. Then we have Haunted Ever After, and this is one that I saw going around for quite a while when it first came out, and I have been intrigued since then. But the story follows two residents of a famously haunted Florida town, and they decide to team up to solve a ghostly mystery, which is intriguing in itself. But they unexpectedly fall in love. So I am very intrigued by this one just because of the town apparently being ghostly or something. I mean, I could be wrong by that, but also I find it very intriguing how there is a ghost in the window. I don't know, I love this cover. I feel like there's just a lot of details within it. But those are all the books that I brought for fall. There are quite a few, but I didn't go crazy, which is great. Like, I do feel like I can read all of these this month. Do feel like it's reasonable, and obviously for October/fall, like I said, I feel like it's possible. But thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and if you have any all book recommendations, please leave them in the comments because I would love to find some more as I am feeling the fall vibes and like full book. Leave this emoji if you're watching until the end, and hope to see you on my next one. Bye.